We are in a RESMA motors, guys, and we have this big machine here, 2018 TX Prado, a Toyota one. The logo reminds you the car is a Toyota. So today we are going to talk about this car. We see about the features, the interior, the exterior, and we know the capability that this machine can hold for you. For somebody who wants just to go hiking for tours in some muddy places, for anywhere, you know, a German machine, they say you cannot drive in hilly places, but we have here this good car here that we have for you guys. So we want to pop into we change the way we start. Since it's 2026, we start from the exterior towards the interior. So first and foremost, I want to put on this car and then we see what it holds, and we're going to start with the engine. We see what the car holds. First and foremost, we want to check the trunk of the enemy of this car. Yeah, hizi vitu kufungua lazima pia be sure of what we're doing. Yeah. So we have a big engine here, guys, and this is the battery, and this is how the engine of this four-wheel drive car, they call it a AWD, all-wheel drive carries, and that's how the engine looks like, guys. This massive car, it's an aggressive car. We'll check out and we hear about the sound, how it sounds, all of those guys. So we go to the back trunk and we'll check it out, and then I go to the sides and talk about everything that this car holds for you guys. So about the trunk, you can come here. So this is the trunk of this. Reminding you, it's a Land Cruiser Prado, a TX, an AWD all-wheel drive. And then we have this side here. You can press here. If you don't want to open the trunk all of it, you can just press here, and then you have it here like this, and then you reach out the way you want. So this is where you can open it. I'll talk about this on it alone, and that's all about it. And then you can close it like that, and also you open the trunk. Yeah. I must put on the car. I'm wondering who goes. So guys, on this car here, we're going to talk about, first and foremost, the thing you have is a sunroof. You open it like that, and then when you want to open it, I just press there, and then it opens up here like that. And that's the sunroof for this, because this car is for those people who are going for the mini, and then you can stand here over here, then you check it out on the air far end, and then that's the way you can close it. Yeah, and then this is to stop where you want, like that, to finish it like that. So that's how this car works out, guys. So another thing about this car we have is another thing we have on this end here is about, I want to talk about the cameras. We have a camera here that can navigate you, for you to see the people inside. It can record everything. it has that interior. And then we have on the dashboard is a good letter here, and a very big infotainment system that we have over here. That is a touch screen, I think. Yeah, I think it is a touch screen. Let's see. Yeah, it's a touch screen, but haijafanyiwa settings, so you can connect it with your phone. And also on the end here you have a dashboard, and this dashboard, the thing that is later on, they are finished with the later. And another thing about the dashboard is that the stitching on the end, low end, this is not a stitching, by the way. But it's not a, like inaka kama ni later, but it's not, just to rhyme on this end here. Another thing, but it, and on another end, I can talk about the infotainment system. We have the AC over here. You can control it to the level that you want, increase and decrease on the way you want it to be. And then another thing that I love about this car is about the sides. Like anybody can control on the driver side, can control his own, and then passenger can control his, until they have told you that on the passenger you can control it from your far end there. And if I can talk about the steer wheel, and the steer wheel here, the thing we have here is a later finish, and then the stitches are black over black here. And then the top speed of this car is 180 kilometers per hour. And then the what mileage, I don't see it, I'll just check it on somewhere. And then the gauge about the temperature, it's shown there. Fuel gauge iko pale. And then you can see about the safety belt, it tells you that we have not tied our safety belt. It also tells you about that. And another thing that this car comes about is about the control system, about the phone. You can control it from your end here on your hands, and that's how you can control this big machine, guys. And that's all I can talk about that. And on this end here, over here, we have we have different storages. First of all, we have this here. You can put things over here. I think this one is Kaminuka fridge for you, like, but it's a storage for you to put your own stuff there. And then we have two cup holders over here, one for the passenger there. And then this car comes on with so another thing we have on this car, about, I've talked about this. And then about the adjustment of the seats is over, like it's auto manual, it's manual, maybe or advanced kidogo. And then one thing I don't want to forget is about ladies. For some of the ladies, we have some car mirror over here, not only for ladies. Before you go out, that's all we have over this end here. And then there's a light that is automatic, it senses when you open up this camera part here. And then another thing we have, it doesn't have a blind spot assistant. And then we have another mini car storage over there. Let's see that storage, what it holds for you guys. So we have another storage over here, and then this is the key that opens up on this end. Nimefunga nini? So let's see this storage, what does it hold for you guys. So this is the storage over here. You can put your documents and money if you want. Another storage, we have it here. You can, so by the this car can have, okay, this, I think this is the control system of all the cameras here, and then you can close it here and open. So kufunga ni hivyo. And then over this side, I've told you this is a storage for your things, and then I just close it like that. And the car is a push to start car, but you can use the key when you want to use it. So let me talk about the passenger seat over the other end. I pause there. On this end, first and foremost, let me adjust my chair to be a little bit comfortable. You can see on this end we have, I can control my AC from here. Increase temperature, decrease, on, nini, off, on, all that. Like this is like nimewasha, like I've opened the AC from my side, alone. So that's all about it. I could this to increase and decrease, and then rear, but then you need the dual one. You can change it the way you want. If I want to go need my legs down there, if I feel like somewhat, I adjust this from this end here like that. Nice one. I even feel good. So you can hit. Now I want some cold, you can increase to low. It tells you all about that on this end here. And then to put it off, it's just there like that. And then on the passenger seat you have this car armrest here, and then you hold it, and then we have this one here. The reason we have here, you know, this car is a all-wheel drive. We are not saying a four-wheel drive, but all-wheel drive. And then we have another mirror over here. It's automatic. You open that and then you're closed. I think PM nadhani this thing when you put it like this, kuna ka pattern kanafinywa hapo. So it opens up like that. That's all about this. Here we have a good system here, and then we have another one big system here, and then the stitching on the end here ni cushion some, and that's all about this over this here. Let's go pop up to the back seat. I told you this is a 7-seater. 1, 2. Yeah, we have another 2 on the back. And go behind. You know, I'm Muhesh right now. I'm Muhesh. So because I'm Muhesh, first and foremost thing, back left, nice. And then the next thing I want is about my adjustment about behind here. So when you want to adjust the temperature, that I control. Where do I want it to go? Which side do I want that temperature to go to? And the next thing I want to talk about the behind seats is about like you can control your mirror over here, and then another thing you can adjust your chair the way you want to sit, and then there is a leg room here over here we have, because this is a 4-wheel drive. And then in the middle here, they see about this because they love it. Since this car is from Muhesh, we have some 2 cup holders over this end here, and then on this far end you can add, if you don't want this to go to waste, you have a kid, you can put a child seat over here, and then this is for the safety belts. And that's all about the behind seats. And then for the somebody who sits behind here, anaweza kuwa comfortable kiasi. And then another thing, I think this one inafunguka. Yeah, nice like that. You can adjust this one to the place you want to nakalia over here. So that's all about you can speak about. Let's go to the back. So guys, over here, this is the back seats. Sasa hii ndio back bench wanakaa huko nyuma. Ndani ya S class. Sasa si X class, hii ni TX class. Yeah, T class. So guys, over here we have another chair here, but this is the bed of these seats, and it's very hectic with the bed. So you can see headrest iko tu sawa, and then I have my cup holder over here. Mnipe chai kidogo, si ati watu wa nyuma ya they say backbench and wanakanga kwa S class, so msitudharau. So you have this seat here, you can see it's very comfortable. About the headroom, go to sawa. And that's all about the back here. So mtu akikaa hapa nyuma, now the trunk is dead. It's dead. Hakuna trunk tena. So it's gone like that. So guys, I've talked about this. Let's just now talk about the wheels. We see the kind of wheels that this car holds, guys. Yeah, nitoa huku nyuma bana. Nilikuwa nilale hapa. So let's say about the trunk. How many cabbages can this thing hold, guys? So that's about that we want to see, guys. Yeah, so that it's over the other side. So on this far end, you see we have a lot of cabbages that we can hold here, and then below here ndio unakonga na that storage of the yeah, See here? Oh, this is for the seats. So because the seats are over here, it cannot open over here. I think there's an it's down below, and then that's how you see, like, kama uwezi kuwa na watu hapa, you have a lot of people to carry, guys. So that's all about this big trunk over here. And then here we have some things. So another thing we can talk about this car is about the parking sensors. We have 2 parking sensors over here, and then below it, since we have, it's a 7-seater, the spare wheel cannot fit inside, so we have it down here. It's here, down here. So, and then it have that hook ya kuvuta gari zingine because all-wheel drive. And lastly, one thing I want to talk about is about the wheels. You see, it's a massive big wheels that we have here, and then the hood, the rims that we have there. And then lastly, about this car, the front one. Talk about the parking sensors that we have here. We have around 1, 2, 3, 4 parking sensors on the front, and then the chrome finishing that we have over here. The chrome finishing, but there we have that. We have the chrome finishing. But again, if you want a chrome finishing, it's very nice one. We have the daylights. Those daylights that we have over here, you can see them here. And then this car finishing, there is the daylights up, and then the one that brings it like an IPR. That car good finish. And then up now they didn't mess that car chrome finish over that end. So you can see the car is very neat and very good, guys. Yep. So guys, I'm done with this car. So if you want to get one of these cars, visit RESMA Motors and call me over the number that I've left below the description. Get to see the machine and come for this, guys. Don't like PA. Sijui ujaniletea ka client.